Hello and welcome back to the other side. So today we're taking a look at Oxygen Not Included. This is a game produced by the developers over at Clay. This game recently just hit full release, so I'm kind of excited. I've played it in the past a couple times. I've got to say I killed more of the duplicates than I'd care to admit, but that's not really the point. However, it has launched now in final full release, so let's get into it and see what's changed. I haven't played since... oh geez, probably right before the farming update somewhere in there, so it's been a bit. So without further ado, let's get in and see what we got. Why not? We're gonna go with the survival. Yeah, we're gonna go survival. No reason to take life easy. Ooh, this is new. What do we got? Let's see. Interesting. So it's looking like we've got different locations that we can land on. This is a nice change. Very interesting. Survival chance listed. Oh, very cool. I assume that gets hard as well. Okay. Very nice. Very, very cool. Okay, nice points. Nice. Yes. Okay, so this must be the original one from what I'm used to. Frozen core, so to cool a lot longer than I'll be able to. There's metal core, area oil, geo, dark glaciers, magma channels. Okay. Okay. I think just for the purpose of this, we're going to go ahead and just start on the standard one, because, like I said, I was never any good at it to begin with. What do we got for game settings? Disease. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So we can actually just go ahead and change a lot of the settings here. Stress reaction, sandbox mode. We don't want to mess with any of this stuff. We're going to leave it all as is. And we're just going to start. Oh, this is... phenomenally nicer than I remember. Good on you guys. Alright, let's see what we got. Now, I know that they... oh, no way. Oh, wow. Okay. So this has gotten a lot more interesting. Very nice. I like this update. Unless this is probably, you know, newer or older. But all right, so let's. I do not know the best stuff, so let's go ahead and get a digger. Really? You suck, bro. Let's re-roll that. 7 excavation. I like you already. Let's see. Allergic to fluorescent. Allergies now. Very cool. So I'll keep him away from the flowers. That's easy enough. I hope. Increase cuisine, decrease food. Great. Turner. I don't think Turner's gonna work. Let's go with Ricky. Let's see what else we can get here. 7 construction. I'm okay with this. Small bladder. That's fine. Increased food morale bonus. That's awesome. So binge eaters. So they're fine. I would rather have binge eaters, at least from what I remember. Binge eaters. There's destructive, which just sucks. So we're definitely going to re-roll you. Although 7 medicine's kind of nice. Destructive just runs around and destroys everything, which is kind of a pain. Binge eaters just eat a lot more. So if you get your food operation up and running, you're actually okay. Some of the other ones, we'll see what else we can get. But let's... actually, on that topic, let's get a farmer and try and get someone rolling who's pretty good with agriculture. Can we get a 7? We can get a 7. Alright, so stress reaction vomiter, not the greatest, just for the fact that it makes a mess, but I guess later in the game we can kind of filter that out and it could turn into usable water. Don't think about how gross that is. You don't want to. Cannot do cooking. Decrease air consumption. Actually, you're not too bad. So, Ricky, Devin, and Otto. Yeah, we'll leave those alone. It's perfect names for you guys. Now, as far as our colony goes, let's just go ahead right with it. Something fitting. All right. Let's go for it. Alright. I've awoken at the target location, but my colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the coordinates are not conditions are not ideal, it's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Alright, so let's take a quick look at what we can see of our surroundings. We're going to pause that real quick. So we've got some polluted water. Not sure, that just looks like bubbles. There must be a creature or some oxygen over there. Probably oxygen. So we've got some polluted water here. We'll probably be able to use that. That's going to be full of all kinds of gross, nasty slime lungs, so I want to avoid that. Lots of iron. We've got a good bit of water from what I can see. A bit of dirt here. We're going to need that for our farmer. Good, good, good. We do have some plant life running around. We got a couple glow bugs. Some more water up here to fill our tank when we need it. All in all, not too bad, I think. Okay. So first off, let's go ahead and we're gonna oh, nope. If I knew what I was doing in the slightest. We're gonna start with clearing this section here and let them go at that. I do not wish for the tutorials, but thank you. Even though I probably should, let's be honest. I do want to get a bathroom established. I do know that was one of my downfalls in previous experiences. I never got the bathrooms up and running fast enough, so do that. We get this up. We don't really have anything to fill this with yet, but that's fine. And then we are going to go ahead and let's put a ladder straight down, and that way we can access this over here. I don't know that that's necessarily a great idea, but that'll be fine. We are going to change you. Yes, there. This way they only wash their hands if they're going left past it, rather than going to the bathroom. And I did find the best bet is to always set this priority 9. It just lets them clean it out a lot quicker. It's just easier on everybody. Let's go ahead and clear this out. And we're also going to put a floor on this. Next I want to start aiming for all of our copper up here, because this is good, and we're going to get a little bit of oxygen, I think. There's a lot of carbon in here, unfortunately. That'll be okay. We got some oxygen generating in here, as well as coming up this side, so it'll be a nice little pocket to open up in this as well. A little bit here, but looks like some carbon down here, so we'll have to watch out for that. Fortunately, carbon is heavier, so it's usually sinks, and we'll be able to filter that out with proper plants. Alright, you guys don't look too happy about the oxygen situation, and I understand, but you got this, I promise. Flood this chamber with oxygen. There we go. Now we can see the oxygen dispersing just a little bit here, so we'll get a little bit. Great. Okay. So we've got our outhouse, we've got our wash basin set up. Let's see, what do we have available to us? Nothing really all that great just yet. We do have a med station. We're not going to worry about any of this right yet. We do have beds. We are going to come up on the night cycle soon enough. So I would like to get a couple beds set up just to try and reduce any stress. This way that they got someplace to sleep at night, and it'll all be well. I will, probably with my next duplicate, hopefully I'll be able to select one that has some cleanup. And I'll start getting on the cleanup here, because the stuff on the ground is going to be kind of it's not good for morale. Let's go with that. We are just going to go ahead and clear that and that, and we're going to get some of this algae because the algae is good for us, and then we're going to go ahead and just straight clear right across there. What are you doing up there, Ricky? Yeah, see what happens? Why did you think that was a good idea? Leave you guys alone for 5 minutes, I swear to God. At least the glow bugs are behaving. I'll let him deal with whatever it is he's doing. Looks like they got lots of copper there, which is great. And we'll go to establish some power items. Default scheduled downtime. Oh, there's schedules. Interesting. Okay, well, y'all chill. That's cool. We're in no real hurry here. Get a couple of batteries going, because we always need them. Run the wires. And then, I think... research station. There we go. Let's get that. Just because. Now, I do know that I want to get a compost going, but I do not remember what tab that is under. Doesn't look like I have it unlocked yet. So, once I get the science lab here built up, we'll figure that out. So, oh, bedtime. Okay. Alrighty, rise and shine, boys. Let's get everything up and running. Oh, very good. He's disinfecting stuff. I had not even thought about the germs. Oh, I'm glad. Alright, this is at 10,000. I usually drop this to 4,000. It just provokes cleaning a lot sooner. Because once you get it on the ladders, everybody climbs the ladders and it's a whole big mess. We'll chit-chat and get back to work. Oh, look. Hatch. These guys are kind of nice just for the fact that they go ahead and eat up anything that's on the floor. Oh boy. But they turn it all into coal. So if you got a coal generator, they're going to be kind of useful. But I really don't want him eating all this algae, so I may want to actually send some dudes around and get a couple collections going. Don't really need the massage table. Don't need any more cots. Don't need the research. I could put another one up and it'll speed up our research speed, but I think for now having these two on cleanup duty and let them do their thing. And we'll go from there. Alright, so it looks like I have completed research. My duplicates have actually filled up the storage containers entirely, and we're about to get another duplicate. Ah, there it is. Actually, I paused that quite amazingly timed. So we'll do that. We will select a new duplicate. Ooh, okay. So this is different. Doctoring, operating, and researching. Ooh, that's always good. We do need a researcher. Doesn't do cooking. She's a vomiter. I don't know about that, Mima. We're gonna go with Mima. We'll get Mima in here, and she'll be our scientist #1. So she's doing that. We've got both our storage full, so we'll probably have to build a bank of storages here just to clean up the floor because it's looking a little messy and ugly. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get... Alright, so now that we can build the algae shrimp, we can actually see where all the carbon is, and it doesn't actually look too bad. I'm actually probably not even going to worry about it for the most part, just because it's not bad. Which way is it drifting? Looks like it all seems to want to drift low and left. Which I'm okay with. So actually, if we go ahead and put one of you there, that way any carbon would get to it and get eaten up real quick. So there we go. So now it's going to generate some oxygen for us, as well as eat up all that carbon. I do want to get some farming going on. This looks like an ideal place for some farming, so I think that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to clear this out. We're going to do a 4 high tile clear here. and that'll get us some seeds along with the other seeds that we do have already. Now, I did realize while we were letting the cleanup go that I had completely forgot about our speed options, and so for the most part I got things cranked up to 3. Ideally, you probably shouldn't be running on that. You should probably run on 2 would be a safer bet. But while we're waiting around, we'll probably crank those up to 3 just to get some of these tasks finished out a little bit faster. So it looks like these pots are starting to get planted, and we do have 8 mealwood seeds, and that's probably what I'm gonna go with. I feel like this might be useful. They generate in almost anything. They like the light. 6 cycles on a life. These are 3 cycles. These are a lot faster, so I think we're going to go with those. And then I'm just going to do a straight copy on all this. So as we get more seeds, it'll plant them for us. And we'll have one of our duplicants tasked to... Let's check our skills here. Looks like Mima's actually got a skill point right off for us, which is kind of nice. So we are actually going to go ahead and put Mima on advanced researching just right away. While that's happening, I am going to have 4 more boxes built. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now basically we're going to just let this be a major cleanup fest, and then we'll pick back up after that. Alright, so it looks like we have a toilet out of order. I did let these guys run for about a cycle and a half there, I guess almost 2. They cleaned up quite a bit of the mess, but there's still a lot left. But right now, we need to get this toilet fixed. Requires emptying, so I think that one's actually okay. I think just one of the duplicates, yeah, it looks like it's full thanks to our handy dandy little marker. I don't want to know the scale used for that, but one of them will probably go and fix that right away. Yeah, Devin. Oh, dearie me. That's going to be a problem. So now we have an issue because there's germs all over the place. And looks like we're going to have another accident. That's no bueno. No bueno at all. So first thing we want to do is we want to mop all of this. And get this all handled as soon as possible. So we go ahead and do this, and then we set this wonderful little bottle emptier. There we go. We set it to only accept polluted water, and we set that on a super high priority. Now, hopefully our duplicates will pick up all that water, and they will drop it down here for it to pollute this area, and we'll try and keep this area clean. It looks like we've got a little bit of mess. That's slowly running out, but they keep adding more food poisoning in it. Thank you guys. This is going to take some cleanup, but we'll get there. Let's see, what do we got? No, it looks like Lyra is going to be the one we go with. Alright, come on in. You can help us clean up the hazardous waste situation that we've got over here. But that does it for this episode. I'll probably pick this up, obviously, next time, tomorrow, whenever the next one comes out. The game's a lot of fun. I'm actually enjoying it. Again, it's really nice to come back to it now that it's finally fully launched. I think with all the changes, it's going to be nice, and we'll see where it goes from there. So until next time, I will see you on the other side.